A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. We're just about ready to kick off another year of NFL football. Thanks for being here to enjoy today's season opening game as the visiting team square off against the Redskins. Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. Terry is just about ready to kick this one away.
Nelson back to return.
This one is handled by Nelson. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Hold the rope. Let's go, man.
Tosses it right. Anderson comes up to make the play. At the 13. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over.
Ball on their own 13.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Jones, the deep man. Toss play to the left. Haynes is there on the stop at the 15-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Ball on their own 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Bring it up, baby.
The visiting team line up in Tripp's bunch. Looking for room. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, almost picked off. Oliver was the one they were trying to get the ball to. McCormick was there on the coverage. Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. From the 46. And he steps out of bounds at the 47.
The
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
All right, now.
Only one man in the backfield. With a counterplay. Stiff arm to the ground. Jackson comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line. Peterson busted through for a few tough yards.
Second and 4. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Graham starts out of the shotgun.
Let's scream. There we go, D. Go back and play.
On the call. Runs through the tackle. Sarah is there for the tackle at the 27. Peterson pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
George goes in motion.
Hey, let's go, 1D.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure. Floats one into the end zone. It's batted away.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time. But he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away.
Here we go. One of us gonna make a play. Deuce it.
Dropping back, rolling out to his right. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
Terry comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 7-0 Redskins. Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Nelson.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
It's 1st and 10. The Redskins with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it, and the catch is made.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
For the counter play. Anderson is there on the stop at the 43. A nice run on that play.
His quick feet allow him to move out of the way just before the tackler can wrap him up.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we come.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. What a stiff arm. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
They come out in a dime package. Pass play here on 1st down. Throws it, and he hits his target. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
2nd and inches. Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Murphy comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. Just a fabulous run there, John.
What makes him a special runner is the ability to avoid hands and arms so well. It's like he knows just what to do at the very second he needs to do it.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
So they're inside the 20, need to get a touchdown. Toss play to the right. Hobbs is there on the stop at the 20. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Let's go.
The backs are lined up in an I. Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Defense, get ready. From the start.
Leslie, the lone setback.
Hey, watch the screen.
Throws one up in the end zone. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Turner will be kicking off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is taken by man. Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had on their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
We like to pack the rules.
Pressure coming with the throw. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line.
When you have guys with speed that can get open downfield, it gives you the ability to run long pass patterns. But it all begins with the offensive line, because they're going to have to hold their blocks a little longer because it takes more time for the play to develop.
Watch each other back. Don't stop. No stop.
Peterson, the lone back. Closing in. Throws it. Salam is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass, and it's working.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
On the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Walk the play.
Peterson, the lone setback. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. Knight was the intended receiver on that play. Holmes had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Here we go, baby. I can do it, baby.
Peterson, the lone back, dropping back on the run. This one falls incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Third and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Turn over. Ain't no way. Don't be fooled now. Still those receivers. Get some pressure.
Drops back. Pressure, launches this one to the left. What a catch. And he steps out of bounds at the 13. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's go now. You can't stop me.
They line up in the I formation.
Hold the
Little
run.
misdirection. Law is there on the stop with the carry. Peterson running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Four more yards to the end zone.
On the 4-yard line.
No more, fellas. Be careful. Let's go.
Graham sends a man in motion.
So we gonna take it.
Throws to the end zone. Incomplete pass. It's a third down now after that pass fails to find the mark in the end zone. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 4-yard line.
Nowhere.
Only one man back.
This is it, man.
Gets rid of it. It's broken up.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up with the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
George was his intended target. He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. The kick sails through the uprights. So after the field goal, the score is 10-3, Redskins. Terry looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice distance. From the 1-yard line.
It's still very early. This is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
Ball on their own 24.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, watch the screen.
Tosses it out to the right. Fumble, loose ball. The visiting team recovered. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Go low, go low.
Nickel backing this time. Hand it off to the back, running with a lot of room in front. Montgomery comes up to make the play at the 35. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
It's on. Hey, let's go.
Gives the ball off. They'll go with the play fake. With the pass, and it's complete. McCormick is there on the stop at the 43-yard line.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
So that was a pickup of about 9. Second and 2.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. All right, now.
Only one man in the backfield.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We like to cut the rules.
Under pressure. With the throw, gets his hand on it.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Number 88 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and 2. Ball on the 43-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Passing here on 3rd and short. Throwing. Knocked to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Man lines up deep for the punt return. From the 18-yard line. Man takes the punt to the 24. Ball on their own 24.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Nickelback in this time. With a counterplay, Price is there for the tackle at the 21.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling, and a wide receiver has to block down. On that one, neither one did their job very well.
Second and 12. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Danny. One set. Come on.
He tucks it away. Setting up play action. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Peterson, the lone back. Throws on the run. Nelson is there on the stop. That's the 34. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defenders.
Throws it. We're going to spot this one at the 48. Hill holds in the pass for a first down. He's picked up both first downs on this series. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Here we go, baby.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package with the pass, and it's complete. The 10, and he high steps his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. And the long pass goes for 6 on a probable blown coverage.
Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what happened. A cover 2 defense, which is what they were in there, is supposed to prevent long passes. But if the safety doesn't make the play in the deep ball, then that's what's going to happen.
Terry comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
Cleveland needs to get to work as we start the second quarter.
Washington is lined up for the kickoff. Harrison back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is handled by Nelson. And they're about ready to get this drive started after the last series ended with a punt.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here I come. It's on.
Stepping up, throwing. Incomplete. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the defense.
On the defense, number 23.
McCormick didn't let him go for the ball.
Both the defender and the receiver have a right for the ball, but the defender has to at least pretend he's looking for the pass. They'll get called every time.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
He gets the carry. Carter is there on the stop at the 33-yard line. Jones paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Redskins come out in a 4-3. They'll go with a play fake with the throw, and it's complete. McCormick is there for the tackle at the 41. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. When he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. The defender goes down. Number 35 is there on the stop at the 47. Jones picks up some tough yards there. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Stay both now.
Little misdirection. Number 35 comes up to make the play at the 46.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Watch him in.
Steps up. Pressure coming. The pass ball's incomplete.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Wilkins is ready to punt this one away. Man, back to return. From the 14.
38-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards.
First and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Keep moving.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Closing in. Can't avoid the rush.
And that's the kind of thing you got to do. You got to find a way to put the pressure on and disrupt his timing in the pocket.
Ball on their own 13.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
I'm right. Deuce it, deuce it.
Peterson, the lone back.
Come on. Hey, let's go one deep. Back it up, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. Good catch on second and long that picks up the first down.
That one was about pass rush and pass protection. The offensive line was successful in what they had to do to make sure the quarterback had the time he needed.
First and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here I come. Hey, watch that screen. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Watch the play.
Going long. Ooh, nearly picked off. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Stay at home. Don't make a play.
Spins away from the sack. Dragged down from behind.
When you play man-to-man that well, it limits a quarterback's options, and it'll result in a sack sometimes.
After the sack, they'll be looking at third and long here.
That's too much for him. Nothing over your head.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. He tucks it away. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Price had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Bryant comes into the game for the punt. Nelson sets up, waiting for the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
First and 10.
Start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
All game, baby. Come on. Watch the snap now. Let's go. Nothing. Ain't no get nothing.
He hands it off. Number 58 comes up to make the play. At the 26, Jones picks up a couple on the delayed handoff. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. With the throw, almost intercepted. Oliver was the intended receiver on that play.
Receiver on the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Stay both now. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Goes to the ground.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
They line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Number 58 is there on the
Jones
stop
on the
at
carry.
the 43.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Dropping back, gets the pass off, and it's caught. Haynes is there for the tackle at the 50. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Jones, the lone setback. Number 12 sends a man in motion.
Right there. Here we come.
Hand it off. Hodge is there on the stop at the 48.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we go. They ain't got nothing.
The backs are lined up in an I. Montgomery is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
To move the chains on third down here, they have to get it to the 40.
Let's go. Let's go. One back.
Jones, the lone setback, gets the toss to the right. McCormick is there on the stop at the 44. Cleveland comes up short on third down again. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Wilkins will try to have this one stop inside the 10. Fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Keep it back. All right, now. Do something. Do something.
Going to the air on first down. Fires this one deep. The pass falls incomplete. Good effort to deflect that pass, which had big yardage written all over it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Go low. Go low. No more, fella.
Peterson, the lone setback. Coy, the man in motion.
Watch that screen. Let's get to it. Come on.
With the pass, little off target, but caught. Shea dishes out punishment at the 26-yard line. Knight didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Keep it up. Get it up. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Pressure. Throws it. This one falls incomplete.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. He signals for a fair catch.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
First
2-minute
and 10.
warning coming up.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3.
Yo.
With the pass. And this pass is completed. Number 12 completes that one, and it goes for about 4 yards.
On the play.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Box left.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. Under pressure, wrapped up and brought down. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the set.
32-yard line.
2 minutes to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
You can't stop me. Let's go. Be free.
Only one man in the backfield. With the throw. Pass ball's incomplete.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Man gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Be careful. Get on it. Watch the play.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. He was tipped.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Danny. Quick shoot.
Graham starts out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. George was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go, baby. I'll say it.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. The pass ball's incomplete. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question is against
Pass
who?
interference on the defense. Number 23.
So the
First
penalty on
down.
3rd down does go against the defense, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Knight in motion.
Deuce it. After the gun.
Pass play here on 1st down. Steps up into the pocket. Throwing. Slips the tackle. Midfield. Long is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
They'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. Knight was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
With the throw. No completion there.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. And it's surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
3rd and long now. Let's see what kind of a pass play they go with to try to convert.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Come on.
He hands it off. Play action. Pressure coming. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Now, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Bryant will come in now to punt it away. Nelson into return. He's waving for the fair catch. Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 7-yard line. Let's go now.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Hobbs is there for the tackle at the 10.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
So a pickup of maybe 3.
On the 10-yard line.
Jones, the lone setback.
Here we come. Here I come. All day, baby. Come on. You can't stop me.
So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 17-3. Redskins.
The away team. 3. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Turner in to kick this one off. He got all of that one. From the 2. Man is able to get it to the 24-yard line. Ball on their own 24.
24-yard line. First and 10.
Nickelback in this time. Graham with a man in motion.
Let's turn it up, D. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Tosses it out to the left. Shea is there on the stop.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustment and find a way to slow him down.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Keep moving.
Only 1 man in the backfield.
Watch the snap down.
He hands it off. Taylor is there for the tackle at the 34. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's 3rd down and a yard.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Peterson, the lone back. McCoy comes in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Price makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a 1st down. That'll keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and when the defense misses a tackle, when they could have forced a 4th down, I mean, that just will drive a coach nuts.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
They soft, man.
Only 1 man in the backfield. With the throw. Long is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Whip. Wait, hold it fast, baby. Deuce it. Don't stop that motor.
They give it to the halfback. Sarah comes up to make the play at the 35.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Solo.
only one man back.
Hard count. You gotta have it, D.
Handoff to the tailback. Powers is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
2-yard gain. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
It's on. Clear. Clear. Let's go, man. Hey. I can do it, baby. We like to
Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Terry will have to get all of this one. And that kick is just inside the upright.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
He won't have a chance for a return here. The visiting team have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20-yard line. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Jones, the deep back. A little misdirection. Montgomery comes up to make the play at the 21. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Get it, son.
Jones, the lone back, drops back, gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Oliver was the intended receiver on that play.
Oliver, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Here comes the blitz. A little off target, but caught. Midfield. The receiver breaks free. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, visiting team.
He gets a great look right here to spring him for the touchdown. I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
The point after is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Turner is back and ready to put this one in the air. From the 7. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Ball on their own 20. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. With the throw, and it's complete. Price is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your number. That was a good job.
Drops back. Pump faking. Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. Salam comes up to make the play at the 45.
This is one of those guys that you can't let get behind you. You have to give up some of those shorter completions underneath.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
One back. That's on the two, baby.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. He's brought down behind the line for a short ball.
He's had some decent runs, but he's not putting up the kind of yardage that they were hoping for.
It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 46-yard line.
With the pass, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
That was a heck of a throw. The ball had to be in the one spot and the only spot where it could be thrown. One of the stats that I always look for in receivers is RAP. That's the yards that are earned after the catch. And that really depends on the receiver's speed and his ability to make people miss. This guy's been making them miss all day.
Pass looking for the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
One person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Keep moving. Watch your man.
With two extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Closing in, going for the deep man. He's there for the catch. Touchdown, Washington. The veteran is able to come down with a pass in the end zone.
This is what good, experienced receivers do. They excel when they're given the opportunity to make big plays.
Terry comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Graham completed pass after pass, accounting for all the yardage on that drive.
Yeah, he and his receivers were on the same page, and that got him a score.
Terry looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is taken by Nelson. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. So they have first and 10 here. Pressure, gets the pass off, nearly intercepted. Number 88 was his intended target. 8 with the coverage.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Number 12 from the shotgun.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Watch each other back.
With the pass. Almost intercepted. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Do something, do
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Looking for something long. He was tipped.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Wilkins is ready to punt this one away. Man is back to receive this kick, and he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
McCoy goes in motion.
Watch the snap down.
Under pressure, fires this one deep. What a catch. This one will be spotted at the 13. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. With that completion, he's now crossed the 350-yard mark.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Get it up.
The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. Throwing. He was tipped.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
George was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Three minutes remaining in the quarter.
13-yard line.
Will. Keep moving. It's showtime, baby.
Looking for room. Keeps his feet moving. Salam is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. He couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gap. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Third down, and they have to get to the 3-yard line.
Clear.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. They give it to the halfback, setting up play action. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. That ball did not have enough on it. Knight was the intended receiver on that play. So this one will be from about 31 yards out. The try is good. He's really clicking out there. 3 field goals for him.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Terry will be kicking off. Good distance. This one is handled by Nelson. The visiting team face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
All on us, y'all. We turning it up.
The Redskins come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Haas is there on the stop at the 24. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Let's go now.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. All kinds of time going long. It's broken up.
Even though that pass was incomplete, that kind of pass stretches the defense, softening up the middle for passes underneath, while allowing the running game to take advantage of a little more room at the line of scrimmage.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
I'm coming through, baby.
They're coming with the blitz. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Two balls thrown perfectly that they couldn't grab. Now it's 4th down.
You usually won't see 2 drops in a row, but it's especially bad because they haven't moved the chain.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Peterson, the lone setback. A little misdirection. Shea breaks the play up in the backfield.
He's looked good at times, but he just doesn't seem to have that explosive first couple of steps.
Second and long.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Second right. Hey.
Graham out of the gun.
Let's go.
It's a blitz. He finds his man. They're going to spot this one at the 32. That's the 4th stop he's made today.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give him enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long game.
First and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
It's on.
Toss play to the left. They'll spot this one at the 22-yard line. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Second and less than a yard.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's run, man. Back in the gun.
And he gets the delayed handoff. Shea is there on the stop at the 23. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
3rd down here. They have to get it to the 22 for a first down. Off balance throw. Incomplete. Washington fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on 3rd down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Terry heads out to drive his field goal. The kick sails through. It's good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Washington is lined up with a kickoff. Nelson back to return.
This one is fielded by Nelson. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Overswing right.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Looking for room. They're going to spot this one at the 23. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. Jones rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Bring it up, bring it
The
up.
Redskins come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Gets rid of it. It's going the other way. The 20. The 10. He dives. Touchdown. The defense forces the turnover. Gets it in for the touchdown. carry. Comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Here's a situation where the offense can make this negative a positive. The defense will probably be looking to jump another pass, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a stop-and-go route with a good pump fake, and maybe they'll get a quick score of their own.
Washington is lined up for the kickoff. Nelson back to return.
Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Nelson. The last time the defense was on the field, they scored on an interception return. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Come on. Here we go.
Gives the ball off. Setting up play action. Unleashes the deep ball. It's caught. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. And they still have a chance. Number 12 completes another drive with a beautiful touchdown pass. Turner comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Redskins ahead of the visiting team, 40-17. Cleveland needs to play a perfect fourth quarter if they're going to make a game here. This one is taken by man.
They should be able to put this one on ice.
So they have first and 10 here.
Watch the snap down. We're talking about Graham. This is Flacco.
Graham sends a man in motion. A little misdirection. Keeping him at bay. Shea is there on the stop at the 29. Peterson gets the call on the counter. Short gain about a yard.
On the play.
Second and 9.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Here we come. Set. Watch each other back. Not today. Play football.
With the pass. And he steps out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
Let's ride, man. Here I come. All day, baby. Come on. Run in.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Protected well. Pressure coming. What a move by the defensive lineman to get the sack.
Now that is a heck of a play. When you drop everyone back in coverage and you still get the sack, you have two things. First, you have great coverage downfield. Second, you have guys up front who can really rush the passer.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Graham sends a man in motion.
We're coming around.
Looking to run it here. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. And he drops the pass.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Third and ball. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a dime package.
Encroachment number 94.
So he's called
Third
for
down.
encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Watch underneath. Hey, let's go.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package on the ground. Can't bring them down. Price is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. They pick up 16 yards on third down. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Peterson, the lone back. Closing in, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. Let's get the
Number
ball.
23.
Sarah
First down.
interferes with the receiver.
I think the defender was beaten there. He just decided to grab hold of the receiver.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Be good.
Hand it off to the back. Nelson is there on the stop at the 24. Peterson kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Second and maybe 3.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Turn it up now. Let's go outside.
Nickelback in this time. With the pass. And he had it, lost it, incomplete.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
And this is the 8th play of this
Ball
drive.
on the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
George, the man in motion.
On the team.
Little misdirection. They'll spot this one at the 18-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. That will keep the chains moving.
Yeah, that makes 2 times in this drive they've given up the first down on third down. As a defensive coordinator, giving up those types of yards will drive you absolutely nuts.
Let's go now. Here we go, baby.
They
Rock
have
and roll.
a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20.
It's showtime, baby.
They give it to the halfback. Salam is there for the tackle at the 16. Peterson paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. And this is the 10th play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
Clear. All day, baby. Come on.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Jumping and has it. Bowers records the tackle at the 7-yard line. The defense not showing any signs of being able to stop him. He's now passed for over 400 yards. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
What's the hard count?
Only one man back. With a counterplay, Shea comes up to make the play. At the 7, they went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
They have 7 yards to the end
Ball on
zone.
the 7-yard line.
Watch the snap, guys.
Peterson, the lone back. Pressure, throws it, drops the interception. Knight was his intended target. Sarah, who's there on the cover. It's 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Let's go. They soft.
Graham scans the defense from the gun. Throwing. Almost picked off. 4th down here is kind of a lot better than a turnover.
Which is what the defense should have had on that play.
This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. The kick is good. The Redskins continue to increase their lead. Terry in to kick this one off.
Nelson back.
Sends it sailing. From the 2.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. But it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Ball on their own 28.
28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep moving. Get it up.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Hobbs is there on the stop at the 30. 1-yard gain on that play. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Back it up, baby.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Odom was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Make him tuck it on. I get the pressure.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today. And this guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Wilkins comes into the game for the punt. Man is the deep return man. From the 25-yard line. Finds a small crack, but they get to him quickly and bring him down at the 31. Ball on their own 31.
At the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby.
From the gun.
Keep the throttle down.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw, they'll spot this one at the 40. So that tackle was his 3rd. Graham delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws a football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the numbers.
2nd and about 1.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Deuce it. Hey, what?
Peterson, the lone back.
Everything you got. All right, here we go.
Looking upfield. Play action. Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. Long. Comes up to make the play. At the 48-yard line. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure, but he read it quickly. So his receiver had a step and fired a strike.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Knight was the intended receiver on that play. Sarah had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Regular. So we gonna take it.
Only one man back. Gets away the off-balance throw. They're going to spot this one at the 40. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
Big stop right here. Big stop, dude. Big stop. Let's go.
This one is handed off. Sarah stops him short of the marker. Washington cannot convert a 3rd down today. That's the 9th time.
Let me tell you, I'm seeing a team who is getting physically beat up. Give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator for being prepared and putting his players in a position to make plays.
Bryant will come in now to punt it away. Nelson looks like he's ready for the return. And he signals for the fair catch.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
2-minute warning coming up.
On the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. We like to break the rules.
The Redskins with a 4-man front.
Safety right.
Going to the air on 1st down. Incomplete. Oliver was his intended target.
Receiver on the play.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 6-yard line.
Hold the look. Come on. All day, baby.
Out of
Come
the
on.
shotgun.
They soft, man.
Throws it. And he can't find a way to keep possession.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
On the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Let's make it play. Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical.
Jones, the lone back.
Solid 29. Solid 29.
The blitz is on. Under pressure.
And this defense does what it takes to bring down the quarterback. They've got the outside rush, the inside rush, and they have all the right moves.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. And so the punt goes out of bounds. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Come on. Go make a play. Yeah.
Only one man back.
Let's go. Danny.
They give it to the halfback. Drops in the backfield for a short
On the
loss.
carry.
I tell you, the quickest way down the field is straight ahead. Going outside, dancing around and all that stuff, that's not going to help you move the ball.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Come on.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
What's the hard count? I can do it, baby. One sin. Get it up. Hold the look. Let's go. Watch the snap down. Run down. Here I go.
Hand it off. Green is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. Nothing dazzling there as they call the same running play twice in a row. And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
Let's go now. Let's go, dude.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Here we come. Come on.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 22.
Nothing
Still
like putting a
third
little
down.
extra pressure on your offense by committing a dumb penalty like that.
Third
So
and
following the
15.
penalty, they'll face a
Ball on the
3rd and
33-yard
15.
line.
Let's make a play. Stay soft, man. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Tampa. There we go.
Gets the call. Shea comes up to make the
Called by the
play.
defense.
At the 35. Washington has been stopped on 3rd down for the 10th time in the game.
It's hard for the offensive coordinator to get his head around that stat.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's
Jones,
go.
the lone setback.
Watch the screen.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Number 12 will be looking at 2nd down now after that pass picks up 5 yards. It's 2nd down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 35-yard line.
Get it. Hey, let's go.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. The rush gets to him from behind.
That was a great defensive call. A lot of big plays are made with individual effort. You also got to give credit to this coordinator, because he's the one who puts his guys in position to make the
Ball
plays.
on the 31-yard line.
Hey. Let's go.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Incomplete.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Man sets up to run back the punt. From the 27. Man doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 35.
Blue down. Where's it? You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
He'll just take a knee.
You turning it up. Stay soft, man. Watch your man. Need a hammer, not the nail. No more, fellas. Back it up, baby. Here we come. Let's go, baby. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Watch this. What's the hard count? Under 10. Play hard and fast, baby.
A lot of scoring, but a one-sided
The
game.
final score is the Redskins 43, the away team 17.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.